The man had gloves in the back of his car like he was gonna take me away after the date or something and lock me up. Like, what? Get out of here. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Boss Like Angie, and I'm back with another story time about how one of my first dates kind of got really, really weird at the end. Get ready with me while I tell this story. Okay, you guys, so I already started off by putting like a little bit of lotion on my face. And then I'm gonna go with my primer, whatever primer you want to use. I'm using Lancome LA Pro Base. Yeah. Next, I'm gonna go with Hourglass. I'm going in with the shade Vanish 16. Alright, you guys, so there was this guy. I was in school and college campus, and there's this guy. I'm walking, just trying to get a meal. I have my headphones on, minding my business, and he comes up to me, and he's talking to me, and I'm trying to get I think I was getting like some kind of meal from Taco Bell. We had a Taco Bell in our college, and he was like, oh, I think he was asking me like, oh, is it good, whatever thing I was getting or whatever. I was like, oh, it's so good. At the time it was a Chipotle chicken loaded griller, Chipotle ranch chicken loaded griller. It was so good from Taco Bell, you guys. It's so good. But it's like discontinued off the menu now. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Anyway, so we're talking, and I like the way he approached me. Like, I don't like when guys approach me in oh, what's your name? Like, oh, yo, shawty. Like, don't make it so obvious. Like, talk about something she's wearing. Talk about whatever she's doing. Like, if you're online for food, like he did. Like, that was like, it was smooth. I like that. So. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I always start by doing my eyebrows and my lashes off camera. If you want to see a video on that, let me know. So, I'm just putting on a little chopstick, dog. Chopstick. Oh, it's just dry. So we're talking, me and him, and he's like, we're talking about the food and everything. We're talking about music. He's like, oh yeah, just took my number and everything like that. And I thought that was cute. I was like, alright, yeah, we took his number. Started texting. Boom, boom, boom. You guys, I'm gonna go with my Tarte Concealer in the shade Deep 53N. So we're texting, we're talking on the phone. This guy seems like such a cool guy. Like, I'm like, yo, I'm like so with this conversation and so with his energy. You know, like when you meet somebody, you get like butterflies. I had like, not butterflies, but I had like a little twinkle because like, oh, like I'm so excited. Like, but it wasn't like the twinkle, like, oh, this is something deep. And I normally know when like a guy's like, gotta be like the one for me. I didn't get that sense with him, but I did get like the twinkle, like, oh, like interesting, like something's interesting about him. Something was. So now he's like, oh, where you want to go to eat? And you know, at the time he was 22 and I was I think I was 19 or 20. I might have been 19 turning 20 or just turned 20. Anywho, no, I was 19. I was 19, I think. Oh yeah, I was 19. I was definitely 19. So whatchamacallit? Y'all, make sure y'all wet y'all beauty blenders, please, cause wet y'all beauty blenders. If y'all know Aaliyah J, beauty creator, content creator, Aaliyah J on YouTube, you know she tells y'all to wet y'all beauty blenders. She taught me that. I grew up watching her videos. Shout out to her. And who? So, y'all, this man is like, oh, we should go out sometime. I'm like, yeah, we should go out sometime. I'm going with my Laura Mercier translucent medium deep. I'm just trying to use this up, y'all. Not that I don't recommend this, but this isn't my favorite one of hers. I prefer like the regular ones, like the regular translucent shades, but this is the one I have and I'm gonna use it up because I spent my money on it, okay? So we go to, he takes me to Applebee's. I forgot why we go to Applebee's, or I usually try to let the guy pick, well, the old me. Now I speak up more and say literally what I want before I end up going to a steakhouse or something, and I don't even eat steak, y'all. I don't even eat steak. So this man takes me to Applebee's, which is fine. It's the first date. We're young and all that. There's nothing wrong with Applebee's for a first date, by the way. I think it's a great first date, honestly. Well, back in the day, because the food used to be banging. I don't know about now. I don't think the food is slamming. I feel like as long as the food is good wherever y'all go, like, but it's gotta be good for a first date. The food don't matter about the price. It just matter about, is the food good? You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna just let this sit for a little bit. So we go to Applebee's for talking, and the conversation is like so good. This guy, he has green eyes. He's so fine, like so fine. He looks like Jesse Williams. Y'all know Jesse Williams from Grey's Anatomy. I'm gonna try to pop him up like, bam, right here somewhere. Yeah, he looked just like him. He was fine. I was just like, in dreamland. And we're ordering food. It's like, yeah, get what you want. But like, he was letting me talk other times, and I like when people let the conversation flow both ways. That's how conversations are supposed to go. So I was trying to let the conversation flow both ways. I was trying to ask him himself. I found out he has a daughter. At the time, I think she was like 2 years old, something like that. I was like, you got baby mama drama or anything like that? He was like, no, and I normally don't like to date guys with kids. But now my mindset has changed on that. I feel like it just depends on the person, and are you doing what you gotta do? Are you gonna have time for me and your kid? Because I would never make you choose. And if you ever chose me over your kid, ew, gross, back up. Anyway, so we're having a good time at Applebee's. It was a decent conversation. I'm liking where it's going. I normally get plastic silverware everywhere I go, you guys, because I don't work in a restaurant anymore. That's another story for another time. Story time. Y'all want that one. But I used to work in a restaurant, and I waitressed for 10 years straight. And when I tell you the things I see in restaurants. Anywho, so I just always ask for plastic silverware, and I didn't think that no, but he wanted plastic silverware too. I'm like, okay, yeah. But we in with our plastic silverware. We're having a great time. We leave. He's like, oh, you want to go get ice cream? I think it's such a cute thing when a guy goes and offers to get ice cream after, like something light. Like I said, it's not about the price. It's about like the experience. It's about the things we're doing. Oh, don't want to just sit too long, y'all. So we're gonna wipe this off with a little brush. This brush is the Morphe M441 Morphe brush. I just go like this. Let me know, how do you guys blend out y'all makeup? I'm curious. What's y'all technique? I just do this. This is just what I do. So we go and we get ice cream. This is where it gets weird. Like weird. This guy goes, and we're at we're ordering, we're in the car first of all, and we're in the parking lot. He's already like, he's not being handsy, but he's like putting his hand on me, which I was like, okay, I'll allow, whatever. I think he tried to kiss me or something. I was like, yeah, I love doing the, I be doing the duck. I be doing the duck on him, like, get up, you ain't kissing. Not these. So yeah, so he's I'm already ducking his kisses or whatever. I'm like, yeah, let's go inside. So we go inside. After we had like a nice little deep conversation in the car. But first of all, I noticed some weird things, y'all. And you guys, I'm gonna keep it simple, and I'm just gonna go with my espresso matchstick by Fenty Rihanna. Real dab. So we go into Dunkin' Donuts, Baskin Robbins. And first, First of all, I noticed in his car before we walk in, like gloves, surgical gloves. And I'm just like, oh, do you work in like a medical field or something like that? And he's like, no, I just have a lot of supplies. I'm like, okay. And the car was like, it was like one of the cars, like a serial killer somebody would drive or something. I don't know. It just was like giving spooky. It was giving spooky. So, just gonna blend that out. So I'm like, all right. Guy. I don't want to say I thought nothing of it, but I just thought it was weird. It was spooky. So we go into Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, yeah, and this is where it gets weird. So the guy at Baskin Robbins was like, hi, what would you guys like? I always order the same thing. I ordered the Oreo ice cream. And the guy's preparing mine. He puts it to the side. He's like, what would you have? He ordered what he ordered. The guy, first of all, he asked like a bunch of different questions. I don't mind asking questions. You want what you want. He's asking a lot of questions for just some ice cream, whatever. Like, oh, which one is this? Da 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 da. Well, when was this one done? Like, dang, he's just asking a lot of different questions, and which I didn't mind. But this is where it got weird, is when the guy tries to scoop out the ice cream that he asked for, and he's like, "You gonna touch it with those hands?" And he's like, "Excuse me?" Like poor kid, like poor guy behind the counter, yo. I'm so sorry to that guy. The man is like, my date is like, you're gonna touch it with like the same gloves that you just touched that thing with? And he was like, oh, I mean, yeah, oh, I could change my gloves. And he was like, yeah, do that. But he seemed like so pissed at that guy. It was like creepy, like pissed, like extra pissed for no reason. Like, you don't need to be that pissed. Y'all, so I'm like, okay. And you guys, this is what I finish it up with. I just go back with the same concealer, the 53 ND by Tarte, and I just put a little dab on my lips and let it dry. Like that, and I go like that. And I just let it sit for a second. And get all over your lips. It looks crazy right now, but it's gonna look so good later. Give it a second, so let it dry. And you guys, so he just seemed like really pissed, really creeped out, or like really creepy about it. We get in the car and we're talking. I just don't like when people treat workers or cashiers or anybody, like any service worker, like rude. It turns me off. So I was just turned off by him. He was just like trying to be all up on me, trying to like kiss him. And I'm just like, no, like, you know, wasn't that big deal with the whole gloves thing? Like, cause he was like kind of mean to the guy about it. Like, he was like, why are you using those same gloves? I don't understand why you won't change your gloves. And he's like, oh no, I could change my gloves, sir. Like, that's when he said, oh, if you want me to change my gloves, change the gloves. And the guy changed his gloves. But like, it was just weird. So we drive, and I don't let nobody pick me up or drop me off at my location. I'm not stupid. So I went to my friend's house, and he had dropped me up there thinking that was my house. And he said, okay, bye. And I guess he was like expecting a kiss. He's expecting something. I'm like, yeah, I'll talk to you later. I'll text you. It just looked weird because he just had a bunch of, like I said, like medical supplies. But it seemed like serial killer medical supplies. So I'm like, my butterfly that I felt earlier just felt like, get out of there. It felt like, get out of there. No more butterflies in your stomach. You just like, get out of there. So I said, I'll see you later. He was like, oh, all right, you gotta go so soon. I said, yeah, I got class in the morning. So he's like, okay, I'll see you later. I'm like, okay, bye. He's like, bye. I'm waiting for him, like, drive off. Like, and I get it, you know, you want to wait for the lady to get inside. It was just gentleman-like. But in that moment, it was just awkward because it was him. It's just because it was him. Anybody else is gentleman-like. It was just him. So I go inside the house, and we're staring. Me and my friends are literally looking out the window, and the man is still there. And he doesn't pull up for, I want to say, like, I feel like over 30 minutes. And it was just creepy. He was there for a while. And it was like, why are you still there? And it's like he kind of moved his car, was kind of like down a little bit. And I'm like, are you good? And like why are you still there? And I was trying to go home because it was already late. Like it was after 10. Like I really did have school in the morning. Like I had class in the morning. Like I was trying to go home. He just stayed there for a while. I'm like, what? Like 30 something, a little bit over 30 minutes. I'm like, what the heck? I don't think I had to text him like, yo, you good? Like, and then I was like, okay, because he's still here. And I think that's when like he left. But like, what? That was weird. And then he tried to text me after that, y'all, and I just was not having it. I just was not having it. I'm gonna go with my I'm gonna go with my NYX lingerie. But yeah, I wasn't having it. It was weird. I just started dodging his calls, texts. I just slowly stopped texting. Like I like to slowly stop doing things. I feel like people are really crazy. And if you just cut them right off, they go crazy. They just go crazy. And I don't want no crazy. Alright, not crazy. No parts of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna line my lips with my NYX liner. And this is like the dark brown. And I'm gonna just rub my lips all together. And I'm done. With this everyday look. Alright, you guys. This guy, he just kept texting me and texting. He just kind of didn't get the hint. And I feel like if somebody's like slowly like not texting you back, barely answering you, they're doing it for more than a week, and they don't come back and tell you some big emergency happened. Yeah, they don't want to talk to you no more. So he ended up getting the hint. I just thought it just seemed like too much. He just seemed weird. But yeah, so that was just my first date story time. My weird first date story time. You guys let me know what are the stories you guys want to hear. This is the look. This is how it looks. This is how we do it when we're done. Yeah. So you guys, if you want to hear way more juicier story times, then let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, and see you guys later.